Hello cyclists, welcome. Today a fun bike, a beautiful bike. It's the specialized Vado SL. This bike is not only super beautiful and super light, no, it is an e-bike and it's so much fun to ride it. I'm having the best time on this bicycle. It's the combination of the frame geometry, the super lightweight, and of course the gearing system and the motor. It is an e-bike, as I just said, and it has an own developed motor by Specialized. It has 35 Newton meters of torque, which gives you lots of power. It's a middle motor. It's not like the Bosch CX, for example, but due to the fact that this bike is so super light, you easily reach the 25-27 kilometers. Also, very nice feature that I like, it has a little suspension here. So this gives you, because it is an aluminium frame, it is pretty stiff, but the suspension in the stem, which is very special, gives you a very comfortable feeling in combination to the saddle that is sportive but feels very comfortable. And as you know, I'm a big fan of the ergo grips. The combination of it all together gives you a very comfortable riding feeling. This is a bike to commute in the city and also to have fun during the weekend, to do some tours. As you can see, the tires, it's Pathfinders, usually also used for gravel bikes, so you can ride easily cobblestone but also a little gravel. And this bike does not, as you can see, has no fenders, but you can easily adjust them. I think they come in a set and cost about approximately 100 euros. As you cycle this bike, you do not have a display in the cockpit, but you do have this Mastermind cockpit integrated in the upper tube. There you can see the different modes of support. You can choose between 3. If you turn it off, then you have 4. It's Eco, Trail and Turbo. I actually thought that Trail was more than enough. The Turbo, then it's really almost too fast for me. You have, of course, hydraulic disc brakes from Tektro, and I had a very secure, very safe feeling. They were pretty fast, so I would say, because this is a very sportive bike, it's definitely a good choice. The Vado comes in different models. This one here has 12 gears. And for me it was a bit too much because I'm rather cycling in the city. But when you're touring and you need more individual gearing, then these 12 gears are definitely a good choice for you. You can have a look at the Specialized website because the different models also offer a Gates belt drive, and as you know, I'm a really super big supporter of the belt drive because it has so many advantages and they do have different gearing systems. Well, all in all, this bike costs 5,000 euros. If you want to add some accessories, it's even more expensive, but what you get is a high quality bicycle that is so much fun, and the feelings and the joy I had when cycling this bike, also with the high quality components, that's just beautiful. And let me say a few words to the battery. It has 320 watt hours. That gives you a range. Specialized says up to 120 kilometers. I'd rather say you can easily reach the 90 kilometers depending on what modes of support you choose. And SL is for super light because it weighs only 15 kilograms, so you can easily ride it even though it is an e-bike. When you turn off the motor and you only use the strength of your legs, it is also a super fun bike, even without the motor. What I had to figure out, because it was new to me, was the shifting, because you only used your thumb, and I was trying, as I'm used to shift with my thumb and my index finger, but that wasn't working. But that's something I figured out quite fast, so it shouldn't be a problem for you. Also, a few words to the lighting. You have a little integrated light here in the saddle. You know, I'm a big fan of integrated accessories and parts. And the front light is integrated on the stem, and as you can see, when you turn your handlebar, the light follows, which gives you, especially when during the winter time and when it's a bit darker, much more sight. But here in the front, in the cockpit, you do have the cables. They go into the tubes, so they do have internal cable routing. But when you have a closer look, for me, it's a bit too chaotic concerning the cockpit. All in all, I really like this bike. So if you're looking for a commuter bike that is sportive, that is fun, and you also want to do some tours during the weekend or in the afternoon, go for it. It's a very, very lovely bike. You do have different color options and different frame sizes. Go check it out, have a test ride, and enjoy your rides.